Friends, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. We got camp finally set up. I just wanted to get here and get it done, and now we are set up. And believe it or not, guys, I brought my diesel heater with me tonight. It's 68 degrees outside right now, almost perfect, except the wind is crazy. But I ended up bringing my diesel heater because it's supposed to get down to, I think, around 48 to 50 tonight, which for most of you folks isn't that cold, but I don't want to wake up in 50-degree temperature. So as you probably saw in the first of the video, I did hook that diesel heater up. Now I'm not going to keep it running. I might just end up running the duct up into the tent, because I can turn that thing on with my phone. So if I wake up at 2 or 3 in the morning and I'm cold, I can just cut it on up in the tent. So I brought it just in case. But really cool spot that we're at here today. I've been out here once or twice before, but it's been 2.5 years, I think. And right here on the water, but the good news is that last time I was out here, again, a couple of years ago, I could walk about 20 to 30 feet out there. It was so dry. So at least this lake's getting a little bit of water, getting filled up. I brought my fishing pole, but the wind is coming dead at me, and I see a whole bunch of logs right there in the front. So I doubt I'm even gonna attempt to not catch any fish for you folks on this episode, but I brought it just to get the fishing season kicked off, but I don't think it's gonna happen. But this spot's really cool. There's quite a few trails that go back, and there's actually an observatory, an old bird observatory way down here. I'm gonna walk you folks up to so you can kind of see it. And believe it or not, I actually caught a fish from this observatory a few years ago, and I have it on camera as proof in case nobody believes me. But it's a pretty cool little area. So I'm assuming at one time this had some type of roof or ceiling, but it's pretty much covered in spider webs now. Yeah. But apparently at this lake, diamondback water snake, red-eared slider, Texas river cooter. That is my spirit animal. River cooter, I love it. North American beaver. Why is that even funny? I don't know. Belted kingfisher, great blue heron, great egret, red-winged blackbird, and American coot. Apparently all preside at this lake. Let's see if I can get you folks look out the observatory window. And there's something going on here in the area. I don't know what, but there's a blimp up there. I don't see it anymore, but I saw it the whole way coming in here, and I don't know. I'm not really in an area that has a lot of sporting events, so I don't know what that blimp up there is for, as I try to get all the spider webs off my face. But today's episode, guys, is going to be Operation Chill. I've had one heck of a week at work. Yes, my real work. So I wanted to get out here, enjoy this beautiful sight, take in being by the water, and dinner's going to be a hodgepodge of stuff that I found in the pantry and the freezer, but I think it's going to end up being pretty good. And we're just going to kind of hang out and chill on this episode, guys. I don't really have a ton of energy, but I think it's still going to be a good one. The site's beautiful, weather's great, so hang in there. Apparently I'm hungry. This is for one night. I just kept throwing stuff in the cooler. I'm like, ooh, that looks good, that looks good. Let's grab that. I've been hungry all day. I don't know what's going on. So anyway, guys, stay tuned. actually completely forgot that I brought this guy. And with this being Operation Chill or Try to Do Nothing this little trip, this is gonna be perfect. At least until I get to the point where I gotta cook dinner. Because I'm already hungry, but I don't wanna cook just yet. Well, gang, I am past the point of being starving. I don't know why I was holding out, but it felt pretty good sitting on the chair and in the hammock. This is exactly kind of what I needed. But I got lucky on this trip because I didn't know it was going to be this incredibly windy. So really using any type of butane flame probably would not have worked. So I brought this from home. I never used it. It is like one of those little electric hot plate type things. So we're going to be using that. And I had to stop at a grocery store on the way here because I realized that I forgot a skillet. And those typically come in handy when you're trying to cook dinner. So this was a $13 non-stick skillet. I'm sure it's going to do incredibly well out here. But I'm going to get this thing plugged in to my power station. And we're gonna see how this is gonna work. Again, I kind of brought a conglomerate of stuff to cook. So we got mushrooms, onions, and teriyaki chicken. And I'm just gonna kind of mix it all together. And then for a side dish, my favorite, which probably will gross some of y'all out, is cottage cheese and peaches. Love it. I think I'm only gonna use half of this onion, if that. I'll take the other half home. All right, let's give this thing a try. Max. And just in case anyone's interested, max on this thing takes 950 watts. A little knowledge for you folks. Let's see what kind of seasoning I have for these. I know I brought some sauce in there, but let's get some good old pepper. And I think I actually brought, yeah, some kickin' chicken, a little bit of spice. There we go. Some Worcestershire sauce. I think that's how you say it. I have no idea. But we'll go with Worcestershire. I have no idea. Sounds good. Oh, that smells so good. Oh. I'm actually gonna put a little bit of water in here. Help those onions kind of cook down. All right, we're just gonna let these simmer and kind of start to caramelize, and I'm gonna throw some mushrooms on it, and then we'll get the chicken in here. All right, mushroom time. Think I got plenty. Yes. All right, I'm gonna let this simmer for a while, get those mushrooms cooked down, those onions caramelize just a bit more, and then we're gonna take this out and put some chicken in the skillet, and I'm gonna chow down like I haven't eaten in 2 weeks. That's what it feels like. I don't know what's going on. I could eat this just like it is right now though. I think these are getting to be just about perfect, so I brought some foil. I'm going to dump these in the foil and kind of cover them up while I cook the chicken, so this doesn't get cold. Those are just about perfect. Oh my gosh, I could literally just eat that. All right, teriyaki chicken. I'm going to put some of this sweet habanero pepper sauce in it too. This stuff is fantastic. My wife found this at Walmart and I'm addicted to it now. From Mary Sharp's. It is so good. We are coming to a close on the chicken. Smells absolutely phenomenal. The gander at that chicken right there. I kind of have an irrational fear of undercooking my chicken, so I like to make sure it's cooked. Let's get this bed of goodness. I'm actually going to drain some of this out. All right. Wish you guys could smell this, I really do. This is gonna be one heck of a dinner. To top it off, again, sweet habanero pepper sauce. Oh, let's do this. Oh, I am excited about this, guys. Almost forgot about my side item. So again, cottage cheese, some sliced peaches. I can't even wait for that. Let's try this first. That is fantastic. Get some onions, mushroom, nice piece of chicken. Oh, that's so good. No crazy camera tricks here, folks. I'm about to completely devour this whole plate. But between the kicking chicken and the habanero sauce, I would be lying if I say that it wasn't a little bit spicy. It was so good though. Done. All right. I'm gonna go chunk this in the dumpster down there and move on to what was gonna be my side dish. I'm still hungry. Come down to the water to enjoy this, but I don't know why this is so good, but cottage cheese and peaches, guys. Actually, any fruit in cottage cheese tastes good. Pears, strawberries, you name it. It's a treat. Well, dinner was absolutely fantastic, gang. But you guys know I'm a nerd. And if you've been following along at all on my channel with my diesel heater fiascos, you know that I've been having a hard time finding a power station that'll power the diesel heater. Well, I finally found it. They finally came out with one. So this guy right here finally has a 30 amp 12 volt output. I don't know why it's taken so long. Blue Yeti had one a long time ago, the AC200 Max, I believe. But it's kind of an old, antiquated type power station. But this one finally has a true 30 amp 12 volt output with all my cords here. So this is how I'm going to hook up my diesel heater. I'm going to get this plugged into the power station. I'm going to run around this 12 volt cord connected directly to my heater. And then I'll be able to turn it on up in the tent if it gets, you know, cold enough. This just plugs in right here. Locks in, and this is actually the heater cord that came with the heater. Well, it's actually much easier to do that with two hands. So we're gonna take this thing around, plug it in, and you can see it's already getting power. Cool. So now I'll be able to, if it gets cold enough, turn it on from up there. Golden. Well, I didn't bring my my little movie projector tonight because honestly didn't really feel like probably putting it up. But guys, I am watching what's the name of this movie? Three Body Problem. Might be the weirdest thing I've ever watched in my entire life. I've been seeing a bunch of ads on it about how it's apparently it's really good, but it is utterly strange, but it is starting to get a little bit chillier, so I think I'm gonna get lucky that I brought that heater. If I had a bigger jacket or something, I would probably have it on right now, but it's starting to get pretty dark. I don't think that camera's really doing it justice, but anyway, gang, I'm gonna sit here and probably watch one more episode of this, and then we're gonna head up into the tent, and I think we're gonna call it a night. So we'll see you soon.
Let me guess, you probably are.
I design self-assembling synthetic polymer nanofibers. I started a company that manufactures them for a variety of potential medical, energy, and materials applications.
Oh my gosh, well gang, I made it into the tent, obviously, but it was like I had the lights on in the tent, and bugs are they're going crazy outside right now, and I basically had to do like a running start to get into this thing to try to minimize the amount of little creepy crawly bugs that get in here and join me while I sleep. So, and I forgot my light for my GoPro. I did check the heater. So the heaters were, I mean, I don't have it on right now, of course. You don't need it. But it is set up. It actually turns on. We are good to go with that. I can't deal with any more of the 3-body, whatever movie I told you I was watching. It just got, I'm not in the mood for that weird of a movie. That was crazy weird. I don't know if any of you folks have seen that yet. It's good. It was just, it made me think too much. And I've thought way too much this week, and I don't feel like thinking anymore. So I can't remember what else I downloaded to watch tonight. Oh, that's it. John Wick, Chapter 3. Can't go wrong with some John Wick. I don't think so. Pocket dump. Let's see. I got my trail mix and a nature grain bar. Got. I found that in this tent, my Olight Perun 2 works the best because I don't know if you can see it, but I can hook it up right here, and at night when I need light, it kind of shines straight up. So that works out perfect. And I got another one in the mail. I collect these things, guys, and this is especially like when they come out with limited editions. I love them. And this, I don't know if you guys can see that. Gosh darn it. Is that coming through? I don't know. This is the Arkfeld, but it's the limited edition one. And I think, guys, if you're gonna buy one light, I'm sure I'm gonna get some mixed feelings on this response, but I think if you're gonna get one light, whether it's this limited edition Dragon one, or they have like 3 or 4 other colors. I have every single color of these because I have a little Olight kind of display stand. I know, it's crazy. But if you're gonna get one light, I think this Arkfeld Pro is probably one of the coolest lights to get. Look at that UV light. I don't know if that's coming through on camera. But yeah, I'm not afraid to put a UV light in here. We're good. But so it's got this thing. This one has the UV light. It's got the laser pointer. I don't know if that's coming through. It is kinda. It's really, really bright. It's a much bigger laser than just the regular Arkfeld. And then of course you've got your light. It's got all kinds of different settings on it. Super bright. But I think, and when you put this thing in your pocket, I don't know why I'm talking about a light. I guess I'm bored, but it's super thin and you can't hardly even feel these. And look at all those bugs. I need a towel. I don't have a towel to swat them. It's gonna be a fun night. Where was I? Oh, but get you 2 lights. Get you the Perun 2, and then get you the Arkfeld Pro, and you will be set for lights, in my opinion. I'm just kind of blabbering right now, talking about lights, but anyway, these are sweet. So this one's gonna go right here also, in case something goes bump in the night. I know where my lights are. Got the water bottle. And it's busy out here today. I forgot the holiday weekend, Easter weekend. So there's a bunch of families out here, a bunch of kiddos running around. It kind of makes me wish we would have had our little ones out here this trip, but I'm not going to complain. I kind of needed this little getaway. Definitely for sure. So, gang, thanks for sticking around this far if you have. But I'm gonna kick back on these pillows, get a good night's sleep, wake up in the morning, make some hot, fresh coffee, take my time getting out of here. I say that, I always end up leaving early, but I'm really in no rush tomorrow. So, gang, we will see you in the morning when I wake up. Take care.
Good morning. I don't know if you can hear, there's like a herd of birds. That's not even the right word. There's a flock of birds that are hanging out in this tree, and it was a pretty good little morning alarm. But I think last night was the best I've slept yet in this tent. So what I did was I turned on my diesel heater, then I opened up this window right here, so I had heat coming in this way. I had the fresh kind of cool air out here coming in a little bit. It felt great, and yeah, I slept phenomenal. So it is, I hate this time change, it's getting light so late. It's 7 o'clock, so I guess I got to get my life together and get all my junk out of this tent, packed up, and make some coffee. So see you folks downstairs.
I had to stop my time lapse, guys, because I want to take you down here, because at least from my angle, it looks like the sky is like just this really cool orange and purple. The sun's not anywhere near coming up, but I'm hoping I can get a little glimpse of this down here by this lookout that I showed you folks earlier yesterday. That is absolutely gorgeous. I'm glad I saw that, but now it's time to go back and get that tent put up. That is awesome looking. Most important part, some coffee for the way home. Go. Coffee. Pan. All right, gang. Well, I'm going to get this coffee made. I'm going to head home. You've seen me make coffee 100 times, so nothing new there. But I'm glad I got that sky shot, because now that cool orange and purple are kind of gone, and it's just your typical sunrise that's yet to happen, though. It's actually a really windy morning out here this morning, but it's a little bit chill in the air. But a lot of fish jumping, a lot of beavers flapping their tails out there. I can hear them. But gang, thanks so much for watching and tuning in. Hope everyone has a great Easter weekend. And we will see you soon. Take care.